Well, it was the Hilo airplane collision that killed all passengers and crews and shut down Reagan National. Now the NTSB is releasing new simulations of what pilots saw leading up to last year's deadly mid-air explosion over Washington, D.C. The agency also expecting to announce the cause of the crash along with recommendations to prevent it from ever happening again. Our transportation reporter Sam Sweeney joins me now. So Sam, what more are we learning from the new visuals of the collision?
Well, that this crash had been a perfect storm of things that had been brewing for decades. There had been warnings. There were controllers who were saying this airspace is dangerous. It is too complex, congested. There's not enough staffing. They asked for the FAA to reduce the number of planes at DCA, and all of their warnings were ignored. But let's look at that simulation we just had up. And this is the clearest picture we are getting of what happened on that night and how difficult it was for those pilots. You're looking from the perspective of the American Airlines. Pat 25 is the helicopter. It blends in with the city lights, so they can't see it coming, the airplane at least. Then we'll see a view from the helicopter. You see it's there smash. Then in just a second, you'll see the helicopter view. This is the night vision in the center. The tower says to them, do you see the do you see the aircraft on approach? They say yes, but if you look, there's a lot of dots in the sky. There are several aircraft on approach, so it's unclear if they actually saw the plane that they ultimately crashed into. Likely, they, of course, did not. But again, we are learning about so many failures in this. Let's listen to the NTSB chair, Jennifer Homendy, when she addresses the failures.
And we have an entire tower who took it upon themselves to try to raise concerns over and over and over and over again, only to get squashed by management and everybody above them within FAA. Were they set up for failure?
Panel 3 is going to hit this nail on the head.
I'm asking you.
They were not adequately prepared to do the jobs they were assigned to do.
Right.
The controller that night had been working that position for 4 hours. He was working what is normally 2 jobs, helicopters and airplanes, but it was combined into one that night, which is not uncommon, but it was a lot. And in the 90 seconds before the crash, he said he had felt overwhelmed by the number of aircraft in his airspace. One of the other major questions is, why were planes and helicopters ever permitted to be within 75 feet of each other when a commercial plane is landing at Reagan National Airport?
Sam Sweeney, thank you.